feels so good to be back, boys. The potty is back for 2026. We are back and we are taking it way back. Like the potty was a couple of years ago. Get the boys in, have a couple of beers, have a couple of bets, a little bit of banter. And God, yeah, it feels good. Feels too long since we've done this, fellas. And it's Group 1 season started. Woodhead, Lloydie, BJ, DJC, and Pat Allendorf, brought to you by Sydney Wide Discounts, Connects Health, and the leg up. He's got all the brands in there. He's the only one making money out of this.
It's good to be back, boys. It's good to be back.
We're back.
Needed some cash.
We just had the weirdest thing trying to set this up, this fucking podcast, and Pat flicked to some weird camera attached to his computer that was from the roof facing down, like some sort of like pull cam or tug vision. Something I think he didn't realise was in his air vents, which is weird because his dad's actually been living there where he is right now, so I don't know.
I was going to say, honestly, it's not my computer. Dad's been using it. I don't know what sort of cameras he's put up.
Only Jeff's.
Only Jeff. But you guys could have seen something that I didn't want to show.
Has anyone still got the music absolutely pumping through their ears?
Oh, is it?
Could not hear any, that whole intro was just full of music.
Well, hopefully it hasn't recorded like that, and I'm sure.
Was it just me, or could anyone else hear that?
I couldn't hear it, but it wasn't pumping. It's
No, it was like really low.
Yeah, it was really low.
I couldn't hear a thing.
No, we're doing this all via virtual studio, so you know, if there's any little fuck ups, blame this app or whatever it is.
Beautiful.
But boys, it's great to be back. DJC, good to have you back on the show. By request, we could no longer stop listening to the people requesting to have the big fella on the show. You're not drinking midweek, which this is going to be a fucking weird thing, doing a podcast with you without hearing the constant like clinking of ice in a drink, random. I was trying to think what the Maitland Margarita was. Was it Southern Comfort and Gaviscon? I can't remember.
It was a wild turkey American honey and an ice cold can of Solo, mate. The Maitland Margarita.
Of course it is.
I think that was named by Paddy. But no, not drinking through the week, mate. I've got a bit of a health kick happening at the moment, down about 12 kilos. So
I was going to say you look slim, but I thought
do
you were
look
using
good.
some sort of
You look
filter.
yeah, I
Mate, very good. Very good. Congratulations. But fuck, that's boring.
Well, mate, I still drink as much on the weekends, but I've just gone the old sugar-free hard solos, mate, and that's been a massive difference for me too. Not just filling the gut up with beer.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it, mate. Make sure they're sugar-free.
Instead of having 70 on the weekend, you could just have, say, 10 a day.
But he said they're sugar-free, so he can just he can keep the volume, but the sugars are down.
Yeah, that's right.
Speaking of drinking,
On the ultra low carb.
Can we bring the
side.
Vortex back? Vortex?
Yeah.
We haven't seen one for a while.
Yeah,
well, they've got to, hopefully they start bringing the hard solos out in stubbies, so we can do it. It's very hard.
You exclusively drink sugar-free solos now?
Oh, mate, I'll definitely do a large black rat for you, Sam, like I've done plenty of times before, a larger Woodstock.
More like the Vortex, if you know what I mean,
I'll do one Saturday and send it through to the Discord, which is absolutely pumping.
Saturday, if you
Discord's going good.
3 winners.
Right.
You'll be able to
That's
do it.
easy for DJ.
He'll do 3 in Ascot.
3 winners where? Everywhere. Greyhounds, trots, the whole lot.
Yeah, easy. Hey,
He's the king.
Me and BJ went out on the drink on the weekend. We went to, and if you're from the Gold Coast, you'll know this bar, but if you're not from the Gold Coast, your next visit has to be to this bar. It's called Cowboys. And have you been there, Lloydie?
Nah, not the one on the Gold Coast, but I assume it's a little bit sort of Johnny Ringo's or Chattahoochee kind of vibe.
I think I've been to Johnny Ringo's a while. Is Johnny Ringo's around anymore? No.
Yeah, as far as I know.
sorry.
Yeah.
But mate, it was the best theme bar. The girls were great. The girls were everywhere. They were having fun. A lot of poor wardrobe choices for girls that knew they were going to go on the mechanical bull. Lots of bits flying out.
Blake told me this story differently, that you had worn quite a revealing outfit, and when you went on the mechanical bull, there was quite a few things flying out.
Poor delivery.
Who's Mechanical Bill?
It's one of the
You
things
guys
you'd love to
uncle.
come back as. I reckon a mechanical bull. If you had to pick something to come back as after you die,
Mate, it was all different sized cowgirls getting up in that mechanical bull. But
DJC, there were some big fellas getting on it too. Don't worry.
there's some big fellas taking their shirts off
Including
before they
Ned.
got on the bull. But Blake wanted to, but he pussied out in the
I
end.
tell you what, Lloydie, one thing that I don't like about the young fellas is their line etiquette. There were so many people pushing
Blake
in,
had a bag
like
of
coming
cocaine,
in
and
from
the
side.
lines they were doing. They do.
What?
You're right, though. Actually,
No.
at the bar,
Everybody just goes, it's just chaos.
I agree with you because we went to the Aqua Park on the Gold Coast on Sunday. You know that up at Labrador, up at
I know the one.
Southport.
The inflatable one.
Yeah. We went there for
yep.
Sunday Arvo, and then the showers afterwards to wash all the sand off and whatnot. Just the amount of little 5, 6, 7-year-old kids jumping in front of the line.
He's not
I
talking
think we
about
can
they're
forgive the
kids.
7-year-olds.
No, but that's where it stems from. That's where it stems from. It's the beach showers that end up being the same ones lining up in bars. Nah, get out.
We're
Get
talking
out
about
here.
22, 23-year-olds. They just see an opening, they just dart in.
Yeah,
What
well,
are they doing at Cowboys?
What? Yeah, all the 5 and 6-year-olds. What is bar etiquette though? I've always thought, I'm a guy that'll sit there and, if a bloke or a woman's kind of been half missed, I'll say, oh no, you go first. This lady was here first. I'm very much for the bar etiquette.
Yeah, I'm like that as well. But I also think that it gets to a point because it's sort of a dog eat dog world out there, So if it gets to a little bit after a while where you go, this is a little bit ridiculous. It's time to put yourself up there and.
How'd you handle it, BJ?
Oh, didn't handle it well. I'll tell you, I got a question for you guys. Have you ever seen a bouncer stand down once he's made a decision to kick somebody out of the nightclub? Reverse that decision?
Did he let you back in?
That night, we witnessed it, and
For the first time.
BJ looks straight at me and he goes, have you ever in your life seen a bouncer walk over to a bloke and say, that's it, mate, you're out of here? And then the bloke said, actually, there's been a misunderstanding, and talked his way back into staying, and the bouncer shook his hand and went off. And the guy that Blake's friend that should have got the boot, should have got the boot. He should have absolutely got kicked out. Yet somehow talked this bouncer in to letting him stay. It was unreal. I've never seen it. It's like
I've never seen it before.
It's like a ref. As much as you try and convince the ref to not send you off, have you ever seen him reverse that free kick or put that card away? It doesn't happen.
No.
What have you done, though?
I've seen a few stand down from the odd punch up, but never. Once they make the call to send someone out,
I've never seen that.
There was a
Would
few
you
that
say, Pat?
almost stood down when Paddy left the Gold Coast Casino that night. A few of the security guards I thought were going to stand down.
They didn't want to touch him.
I wasn't getting back in. But what had the bloke done? What had the bloke done?
He threatened to put a bloke's head through the wall.
Oh, you can't do that.
No.
Well, apparently it was just a misunderstanding.
Not that wall.
Unless the bouncer thought that there's no way he was capable of carrying out that threat.
Mate, big fella. He could do it, I reckon.
He was much bigger than the bouncer.
It wasn't Borgie dressed as a cowgirl.
We're
telling
going to
some
bring
bloke
that up
he's
too.
going to
There was
put
10 blokes there, and one of the fellas decided to dress up as a... Not dress up as a cowboy. Dress up as a cowgirl.
He's got the legs for it.
He does not. Big, hairy Maltese sticks walking through the crowd wearing his work boots. I'm like, no, we're going to get bashed or we're going to get kissed.
Well, I'd be sticking
sure
near
there's
that
certain
bloke
words
that
you can't say.
got the reversal, that got back in. I've never heard that happening
I
before.
know. Unreal. I got a good segue. Because hasn't there been a reversal? Our man Benny Scarf, and we love Benny Scarf, he's taken to social media on his soapbox yesterday and called out Kelli Holiday, who's playing a very well-known and loved song, playing... Is he a DJ?
I think he's a singer.
He's a singer. So he's been asked to perform after the last on one of the days of the championships. Yet his missus and him are these real anti-everything, but especially she came out saying that influencers and actors and performers taking money to perform at like the Melbourne Cup and these big racing events are despicable. What a turncoat. I had no idea who these people are, so I've gone down a real rabbit hole. Rabbit hole.
Peking duck. You would have heard of them.
Oh, so Peking duck.
It's Peking cuck.
Yeah.
Peking cuck. Yeah, I've done a lot of discovery the last 24 hours. His name's Kelly, but he's got a girl's name as a boy, but it's spelt like the girl's name.
I actually thought they were a lesbian couple at first when I first saw the photo.
You've got to be careful because he wears
Shadow?
eye makeup and has a mustache, and I'm like, oh, this is someone I can't say what they are without getting in trouble. But
Just be careful because we'll end up on her podcast because anyone that says anything about him, she puts out all the time, mate.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't know much about him. He seemed all right, but... No, honestly, I didn't actually go down the path of him, to be honest with you. I got stuck with her.
Yeah.
What a special human.
So I've blocked her on everything just so she doesn't come up in my feed. Like, I just can't. Do you remember when she was on The Bachelor and her, like... So that's how she got famous, like being on The Bachelor.
That was going to be my question, how she got famous.
And like her opening line, like when like she met the Bachelor at the same time, she was like, "Oh, so what do you do?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm an astrologist." She goes, "Oh, I'm a Virgo." like just spastic. And it's just grown from there.
It's a stretch. I was watching. I can see that she's pro-Palestine, and I saw that she was like, even some of the stuff, she was like calling for violence at Australia Day marches, and very odd character. But one thing that stuck out to me is she was saying about how she gets this Australia's toxic obsession with Abby Chatfield, and the post underneath it is her in a bikini, like leant over, with her boobs like flopping out and her dancing. And I'm like, you can't put yourself out there like that, which is obviously trying to grab attention. And then when you get the wrong attention, sit there and say that Australia's got an unhealthy obsession with you.
I've got an unhealthy obsession with seeing her ride that bull.
She'd be anti-bull.
Oh, no, ride the bull.
No, real bulls, mechanical bulls, they all deserve to be free.
She's just massive clickbait, mate. Do you know what? That Kelly bloke, he'll probably turn up there and do something to stitch the races up.
Yeah, that would be my concern, that there's an underlying reason that he's performing.
Especially after Benny Scarf called him out about it. I sort of think that might make him double down on...
I've got a feeling there'll be a statement saying Kelly Hall can no longer, you won't perform.
That would be great. That would
I guarantee you the ATC, whether they made this mistake, but since Benny's put it up and then since we put it up today, I absolutely guarantee they know about it. Yeah. And I'd be surprised, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some sort of maybe backflip or change.
I reckon they'll backflip. I think
they have to.
Kelli Holiday and Abby Chatfield will backflip. I reckon that's where the backflip will come from.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Good. Give Dale Braithwaite another chance.
No, he's still there. He's contracted. He plays after the last song.
Daryl's done. Daryl's done. That was the last ever Cox played at the Valley, and that was the last ever Daryl.
Oh, I think he had done it to death.
They'd retired the Valley and just retired. They just thought like everything we're going to retire. Let's just say it at the same time, okay? Valley, Darryl Braithwaite.
They carried him off. It was one of the things they stole. They stole the running rail, the winning post.
It's in some uni kid's room.
They're all gone. Yeah, he's locked in a garage somewhere. He'll turn up on Gumtree or something soon.
One Darryl Braithwaite can perform one song over and over and over again.
Great song, though.
Yeah.
Great song.
Amazing song. All due respect.
Can you belt us out a few bars, Blake? Just for the listeners that don't know it.
I only I have never heard. As of this morning, I had never heard a Kelli Holiday song.
Yeah,
I had to do some research.
Is the one that won the hottest 100 this year? Is that a Kelli Holiday song or a Peking Duck song?
You can't second, but that was Kelly. That was Kelli Holiday, not Peking Duck.
I think I've heard some Peking Duck songs.
Yeah,
you would have done massive.
Like you love Peking Duck.
Since they moved,
spring rolls.
I refuse to listen to the hottest 100 since they moved it from Australia Day. So
They miss ya. They miss ya.
I'm sure they do.
Let's talk about moving the date while we're hitting up. Blake's headset's melted on the very first episode. It's it's a very fun topic to talk about. We don't have like stuff like this in racing.
Australia
Sometimes
Day's
it
a
seems
great
like
day.
a bit more of a Australia Day's the best day.
Great day.
I had a great Australia
Great culture. Great country.
Anyone been watching the Winter Olympics, by the way?
Yeah.
I seen the chick that come back from a ACL break a leg.
Oh no!
Did you see that?
Lindsay Vonn.
Yeah, but did she actually?
Oh, did she?
Yeah, like she didn't come back from an ACL. Like she tore her ACL like 2 weeks ago, and like she still went down, and then she came a duster.
They
And
told
had
her
to
not to.
Yeah,
And Dad said, "Don't do it, don't do it." And then, like, literally 2 seconds into it,
yeah, she got
No,
airlifted
good on
out
her.
of there.
That's brave.
Go for it.
Seen Jack Paws misses won the gold.
Yeah, she won the gold. 1,000-meter speed skating.
I'll tell you what, if you're a bookie and you're listening, like, it mustn't be available, but let us bet on the heats. There's so much less betting options than there is in the Summer Olympics.
But no, they do that in the in the Summer Olympics as well. Like you can, I don't think
you can bet on heats.
Maybe it's because like you'd have like too many $1 favourites. Like
yeah, probably.
imagine if Bolt was in the first heat of the 100 metres. Like
but that's where they go like winks out markets, and you bet on who runs second.
They can do that. They can do
By
that.
how many meters?
Yeah, margin bet Usain Bolt.
But they do the qualification rounds, and I just don't know why they don't let us bet on them. It's just gold medal markets that I've seen. Who's got the best? Tab, I reckon.
I can't say I've had a bet on it. I've just been watching it.
Oh, me neither.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was on, to tell you the truth.
Is Australia on tonight in the T20? Is that their first game tonight? World
Oh,
Cup?
in the Winter Olympics.
No, the
Fuck, they'll be
cricket.
freezing.
Because we're going to have a bet on that.
Apparently the wickets are icicles. And like if the ball
Snowballs.
they're snowballs.
I
Brilliant.
think they're on tonight, aren't they?
Possibly.
I don't know, mate. I'll be watching the Winter Olympics.
Imagine if T20 was in the Summer Olympics. That'd be cool.
Should be.
They're trying to get it, I think, for Brisbane, maybe.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
That should be the good. Have
would
have they said what sport we're going to introduce? That's got to be the one.
Oh, I think netball's the other big one that they're trying to get.
How come the
Netball.
Olympics? How come
Skateboarding?
some sports have to be amateur athletes and others professional athletes?
Yeah, I'm not actually sure because, like soccer, for instance, like that's got to be amateur. Like you can't. I don't know if it's got something to do with like the World Cup and stuff like that. Like they don't want two sort of same sort of competitions.
That's not the case for the American one because the next Olympics they're bringing flag football in, and the NFL players can play.
Yeah, but yeah, because like then like,
That's cool. That's cool.
You're gonna have Tyreek Hill against some kid that's played Oz tag for Queensland.
So what you're saying, Lloyd, is in the soccer that you can't have like your Ronaldos or your Messis and that playing in the Olympic team.
no.
It's
So
like
like,
boxing too, GJC.
Yeah, boxing
only
they
have
have.
amateur boxers.
That's
so like the Australian. So we've got like the Socceroos, which is like the obviously the Australian like national team that plays World Cups and all that, and then we've got the Olyroos, which is like the Olympic team. And I don't know how the selection works, if it's an under 23s or something like that. I feel like it might be like an age limit on it.
The golf all the big names play.
Yeah.
Let them all play. Let them do it.
Like the basketball
too. Yeah, that's right. Oh, should we talk about racing?
Yeah.
Heck, I was tempted. I mean,
she was good.
We didn't
very
expect
good.
that to happen,
And I
did we?
stupidly tipped another horse.
Well,
Who did you tip in it?
I tipped Woderton. I made a mistake.
Yeah,
She just travelled into it so good. Like, it was so...
At least you knew your fate at
a long
400.
way
Yeah.
from home, I'll tell you that.
Lay of the day, wasn't it, Waderton?
Yeah, no.
Calling everyone.
You'd have to
Calling
be,
everyone in the Discord.
you'd be a brave man to lay him at $6.50. So
Yeah. Shout out to Hottie.
Is Tempted the best horse in the country at the moment? Or leading into this autumn carnival?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. No, not yet. But she could be because, Dan O'Sullivan, with Top Rate, his power rankings have Jimmy Starr as the best horse in the country now that Via Sistina's retired, and she beat him home in the Everest. Admittedly, he had a tougher run. He was 3 wide and huge, but she's only going to keep improving. So I don't think there's any reason to suggest that she can't end up being the best horse in the country by, I don't know, what does she need? Another 12 months? Like this time next year, you can lock it in, or end of the autumn? I don't know.
maybe the best sprinter. We've got a few good ones going around this weekend, but 1,400 metres, she's yet to tick that box too.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, be interesting to see her in the Shrounds. She should beat up on the other one.
Yeah.
You can DJC.
I just feel that
You're a
hasn't
Tempted
been-
fan
I
or
reckon
not?
not yet. Probably just hasn't been fully tested yet, and I think that's obviously not a knock. It's just timing. I think you can definitely get there. She's got elite sectionals. She's very versatile with speed and stamina. I believe. I think she's 10 starts in now, 5 wins. I think the best horses in the country are the ones that can do it for prep after prep after prep, in my opinion. So I think she's definitely going to get there. The hot drill, as I said, I think she'll get there.
Can we clip that up? Fuck, DJC's talking sectionals now. That was amazing. You have
His mind just gets so clear through the week now that there's no grog in it.
Look at that.
Those sugar-free solos are working. That was unreal. That was just...
Brain tonic.
I told you I was doing research, mate.
I was watching Beautiful Mind then. Just the way he was going about. I thought he was just going to start writing on the screen sectionals and things like that. What do you think, BJ? A paid analyst like yourself. Good?
Very good. Very good. To tell you the truth, I actually locked
Here
out
we
for a
go.
second.
Oh, here we go. Fuck it.
Too many watching mechanical bull replays.
I actually can see down the side of this program everyone's stuff. And as soon as you started talking DJC, Blake turned the volume of his headphones right down.
Yeah. I think he said, he knows skull, I know listen.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Why is he Chinese?
Oh, we're doing Chinese accents in the podcast. We'll see. Group 1 racing is back. We're about to just rip into what is going to be a massive, massive autumn carnival. I know it's not the official kicking off of the autumn carnival, but lots to look forward to. Some good races. Only the one Group 1 this weekend, but some really good races. We're going to get through the Black Caviar Lightning Stakes. We're going to go through 2 at Randwick as well.
The Black Caviar Lightning Stakes.
Black Caviar, what did I say?
Maccabi Diva.
There you go.
Talk about a mix of speed and stamina.
Oh,
TJC's going.
Last
a
year,
good man,
remember
this
Maccabi Diva's sectionals.
Well, to be
right.
fair, she won 3 Melbourne Cups. Black Caviar won 3 Lightnings. So Flemington,
That makes
hat-tricks. Yeah.
It probably makes sense that this is called the Black Caviar Lightning Stakes.
I'm looking forward to the Black Caviar Melbourne Cup later in the year, though.
I was actually having a look at all the races we've got. I was going to do how many days till this, and that, but I've seen in my notes that I only half started it. But it's going to be a great autumn carnival. I've got a question for you guys. So, do you think there's been almost a shift in the training ranks at the moment, a bit of a changing of the guard. Kieran Maher's stock seems to be a better crop than what Waller's got at the moment. When you're looking at Tempted, Jimmy Starr, Observer, the 2-year-olds he has in his stable. Is there a bit of a changing of the guard here? What do you reckon, Lloydie?
It could be getting there. I don't think you can say that it has changed yet because Waller's still got Autumn Glow, Aliana, Jolly Star, Lady Shenandoah. But I think, I don't know if it's just the, I don't know how long Ma's been sort of training and doing things his way at the moment. Like he used to be with obviously Dave Eustace. Now he's sort of out on his own, and he seems to he's getting a lot of horses. He's getting the support from Godolphin now as well. So it'll be interesting to see because I think in terms of the 2-year-olds, Waller hasn't really had anything. I know he just won the English Millennium, so I guess you could say that's like for like with the Magic Millions being a restricted sales race that Kieran Maher won. But not yet. But he's got some good stock, and they're all sort of on that upward spiral, I reckon.
What do you reckon, Paddy?
I just think Maher's got that many horses now that he just seems to be placing them to win, whereas Waller's a bit more patient, and that's probably why you think that Maher is going better than Waller. Because Waller's just waiting for the kills through the autumn, as opposed to Maher, who just wants to win everything. He wants to win the maiden at Tasmania, where he takes a horse to win, try and win the Hobart Cup, and then, he also wants to win the championships race. Whereas Waller I think he keeps his powder dry a bit with some horses and sort of eases them into the prep a little bit more.
What do you reckon, Blake? That's a fair point, what Pat's saying.
Short answer to that question is no. If I see Kieran Maher in the race book, I'm not swaying away from backing him. He's equal to the best trainer in Australia, but Via Sistina is 3 weeks retired. It was just 3 weeks ago that Waller had the best horse in the country, and he's got the best older horses in the country. So don't worry about the 2-year-olds. He's got the best stock for sure.
Analytically, DJC, what do you think? How do the numbers stack up?
I think to an extent he's overtaken him in terms of probably consistent winners. But as Paddy said, he's just popping up all over the country. I was trying to think what I was saying one the other day, and it was that maybe a country New South Wales track somewhere. Maybe it was some ridiculous. Maybe even when Walker Cup Day, he might have had a runner there, or something ridiculous where he's just popping up everywhere. But I feel Waller still has the upper hand in the major races. I think, as Paddy said, keeps his powder dry, and he kind of just builds them up for those big performances. But if I was to own a horse right now, who would I pick as a trainer? I'd probably go Maher, I think.
Ooh.
Just having a look at the at those statistics, and I'm sure DJC's got in his notes, but
Here's calculator, click away. The abacus, the whole abacus.
At a metropolitan level this season, so that's from August 1 to right now, Chris Waller leads 128 wins over Maher, who's got 99 wins, but the strike rate sort of is where it swings to Maher's favour. So Kieran Maher 13.6%, Chris Waller 11.9%. So I guess weight of numbers, because Waller's had 1,073. So he's had 350 more runners than Kieran Maher for only 30-odd winners. And then from an overall perspective, country, provincial, all that, it's only 19.5 wins. But that's where the strike rate's really close, 13.3% Waller, 13.4% Maher. So sort of Waller's strike rate in town's down a little bit. But when I guess when you've got six horses in every race, you can only win with one of them.
That's right.
Yeah, I think strike rate is a terrible tool for Chris Waller. Because he doesn't he can't win there.
Yeah.
5 out of the 6 horses can't win the race because they're all in the same race. I feel like Kieran Maher doesn't have as many runners in one race. So
no, he'd probably get if he's got a few, he's probably got 3 or 4 in it compared to like you say, where Waller can have 8. Eight stayers resuming over 1,600.
If you look at Randwick on Saturday, Maher's got 5 runners. He's got 3 in the one race and 2 in the 2 other races. So So 3 and 1, and then 1 in the other 2 races. And then you look at Waller, like he's got 1 in one race, and then he's got 6 in another, 3 in the next, 3 in the next, 6 in the next,
Yeah, right.
1 and then 3 in the last. So, yeah, he's got horses in the same race. Multiple horses in the same race.
Well, that's obviously why the strike rate would not be representative of what he's doing, especially just because he's got so many horses. Do you have that, Nick? How many horses has Waller got versus how many has Kieran Maher got?
No, but I have seen it on Twitter a while ago. Leave it with me, and I'll try and find it.
Yeah, because it's quite interesting, and maybe Paddy, we'll get into these races in a sec, but like your old man's just gone into training. He's taking over math. I'll get you to explain a little bit about that, but just so many stables out there with 10 less, few more, 20, 30 around, and then you've got these super stables that have 200 plus horses that, you know, if Jeff Allendale from Wong's looking for one in the city and trying to get a runner in a race, and it's him against 6 Waller horses, what do you reckon? Are the trainers all right with that, or should there be something in there to say that there's got to be a cap number on how many horses you can actually have?
That would be a restriction of trade. You can't do that.
Remember a couple of years ago, all the country trainers were blowing up because Waller was just taking a few horses around every country cup and winning them all. Probably 3 or 4 years ago, I think it was. And
I remember that.
Everyone was just losing their mind, all the country trainers. But obviously, as Blake says, nothing you can do if the horse meets the requirements of that race. And
Yeah, if I'm a millionaire and I live in Dubbo and I've always wanted to win a Dubbo Cup, I'm buying a horse, sending it to Waller, and saying I want to win my hometown cup. Like, bring it to Dubbo for the cup.
100%.
I feel like they're the only guys that would give local trainers there a horse. There's blokes that have got money in the town out there. You're right. Like, if you're a millionaire and you want to have 10 horses, you'll go to a Mar or a Baker, or you'll go to a Waller. But
they've probably got horses across multiple stables. They probably have a couple of horses with the local, like he has a beer with, and then if it's a really good horse that they spend a fair bit of money on, obviously you're not going to let Hank, who's drunk at the pub every Saturday trainer.
Eventually the weighted numbers will take over, though. Eventually we'll just look at runners from Waller, Mar. I mean, Björn's getting up there now, I suppose.
Neesham's the other one that's got heaps.
I think Annabelle's got a lot. I actually think Kieran Maher's got more horses than Waller.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Racing New South Wales, he's got 586, and Waller's got 490.
That's how you say.
I think Neesham might have about 600, does she?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Neesham almost had the most because they've got the satellite stables as well. Like, they've got a stable up here. They've got one in Melbourne. Like, they're everywhere. Waller's the same. Mar doesn't have one up here yet, but his brother's training on the Gold Coast now, so I don't know how that works. But
I've only got Annabelle. On Racing New South Wales, it says Annabelle's got 295, but
that sounds like bullshit.
Is that just New South Wales, though?
I don't think so.
No, that'd be, well, maybe. Yeah,
maybe
it's
it is.
an interesting conversation to have. But I wouldn't think, well, shit, if they've got 590 New South Wales, you'd think they'd probably have, that again in Victoria and Queensland. Like, would Waller have 1,000 horses?
Waller wouldn't have many in Melbourne or up here.
No.
Mar would have a lot in Melbourne.
But they wouldn't.
Bong Bong. Yeah, but Bong Bong's the home, isn't it? That's New South Wales home, or does he have?
It's not like he's got a Rose Hill stable or anything like that, or a Randwick base. No.
We've got to go to the Bong Bong races. Are they still going?
Yeah, I've been to Bong Bong Cup.
Have you?
I have. Yeah.
Oh, your old man would have raced there at some point.
Yeah, he's had runners there for sure.
Jeff ever go to Bong Bong? I don't want to compare daddies, but Jeff ever go in the Bong Bong Cup?
I don't know if my old man won it.
Couldn't even tell you where Bong Bong is.
It's, isn't it like South Coast or somewhere like that?
Yeah, no, you're thinking of Wollongong.
I think a lot of people down there are on the Bong Bong.
I think it's very expensive. Gay always goes to Bong Bong.
Does she got a boyfriend out there? Does she?
Probably.
No, she's down there. I've told you about Gay's house, haven't I? I might leave it for another episode. I think I've mentioned it before, but I have someone that went to Gay's house in the Southern Highlands, and it was next level. Next level.
Gay's house.
Gay's house. Butler's opening the doors for you. I unconfirmed, but there could be a gold statue of Gay at the property, like on the approach. But I'll find out more and I'll give you the goss. All right, let's get into our Group 1. Oh, it feels good. I was sick yesterday and I thought, I've been waiting for potty for over a month. My voice has only just come back for this race at Flemington. The only Group 1 for the day is $1 million in prize money down the straight. You know I love straight races at Flemington. Let me have a look. Tentaris is $2.30. Giga Kick, $4.40. Barraquil, $7. I think this is first up for all these horses, isn't it? Except for Military Tycoon.
Yes.
I had a run about a month ago.
Yeah.
Who?
Thought that might be a spelling mistake. It's a good old race. A good one to kick us off. And old Clayton Douglas, he hasn't been quiet about Giga Kick. You're either going to see the best of Giga Kick or you're going to see Giga Kick first up, I suppose.
Yeah.
And I thought that's what they thought.
What does that mean? Aren't we going to see Giga Kick first up anyway?
He's as good as he can possibly be, but he's always going to be better hitting a race like this second up.
I think he's got pretty good first up form, I think.
Read us the stats, DJC. Give us the stats, brother.
I think it's 3 wins and 3 places first up out of 7
Yeah,
starts.
didn't he bolted in first up last prep?
Yeah. In the Shalaki.
Pissed in.
The Skalaki.
Oh, the Shalaki.
Yeah.
The Shalaki Stakes.
I don't know. I don't know if he'd want to be hitting this race second up. He might be looking for a bit further second up.
Do we all agree that 10 Tires is just going to flog him here?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Who said no?
DJC.
Boom!
Ooh!
Give it to him, DJC.
Why not?
I'm with one of my favourites. I'm with the Giga Kick.
Go the gig.
Won the Group 1 VRC last prep, beat Magic Time and Jolly Star. Then was tipped out. A great first up form, 1 from 1 track and distance, and versatile, mate. Wins on any surface. I think when I won the last Group 1, that was a heavy track. It's one on good, it's one on soft. Obviously, the favourite looks very hard to beat, but I'm going with me heart here, mate. I think the Giga Kick. Love the story. Love when him and Jamie split up, and then he won the Everest, and Jamie's face on the camera. Great cinema. Followed it ever since. Love the kick.
Loved it when they broke up.
I
love it when their marriage broke down. Or their
What
relationship
about-
broke down. It's just good for racing.
Just how the cameraman panned to her as it won. And she's standing there watching it going, oh my God, oh my God.
Oh, I can't believe she wouldn't be happy for him.
She's one upped him though. Like
She's won a Melbourne Cup.
No,
Yeah.
she's done the cups. She's done the cups double.
Apparently, the camera panned to Giga Kick when she won the cup, and it was like, oh my God. Yeah,
Zeta Carrot.
I love the drama.
She'll ride an Everest winner. In that race, that VRC sprint or whatever it was, on the champion sprint, he was drifting savagely, wasn't he, Tentaris? When he got scratched at the gates, he was on a savage drift, wasn't he?
Yeah, but that was because the stable had said if it's a heavy track, we're going to scratch him, and then they decided to leave him in there, and then the track downgraded again. So I think it was kind of that talk with the heavy track and the 7-day backup that probably scaring people off.
Scared him off, did it, Lloydie?
Wouldn't have scared us off, would it? BJ was backing it right into the gates until it backed out.
No, I wasn't. I didn't back him.
I'm trying to think
That's-
I know I was on Magic Time. They got beat a lip.
That's incorrect.
I reckon one can beat him too, though.
Yeah, go, Woody.
I do think he's the one to beat, no doubt. But I reckon Mahuna has just been trialing so well. I've got to have something on her first up at $10. Like, she's a slipper winner. Beat Tempted that day. I know Tempted was a little bit stiff in that, and then she sort of put paid to that slipper curse and won really well first up in the spring. She had that form around Beedman Napoleonic in that Roman Console. Like, I think that form all ties in pretty well for some of the better chances. Like, if she had have gone to the Coolmore after those 2 runs that she had in the spring, I reckon she would have started, hard in the market there. She would have started shorter than My Gladiola. So the way she's been trialling, and, I know it's weight for age, but no weight on her back. Drawn in the middle, she can just get a nice little run. Pretty handy to the speed. I thought she could run a cheeky race at $10.
Good horse for us, wasn't it, BJ?
Nearly fall off your seat just then.
Tenetrus just flogs them, and you're tipping bloody Golden Slipper winners that they're more likely to go on and never win a race.
Well, she's already won one, though.
Well, she's over one. I don't know that she'll be beaten. I don't even think she'll beat Giga Kid, truthfully.
No, she might not, but she's got the market saying she's got 3 times as less chances doing
First
as
time
that.
down the straight. Oh, it's $10. Well, let's just back it at $10. Let's just waste our money.
Yeah, exactly, Pat.
You leave me out of straight race too. You don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. Are they going to split? How many runners are there? There's only the 8 runners.
No, they'll follow each
We'll
other.
just stay a big pack.
up the
Straight
middle.
down the middle, I reckon. Yeah.
Danny Mellum's
split and
Actually,
She's
Blakey,
actually
one
on
off
one.
the top of your head. What's the Coolmore winners going on to be?
Well, Home Affairs won this. After he won the Coolmore and then returned and won this.
Home Affairs was the king down straight.
Yeah, he beat Nature Strip that day.
Aussie didn't.
Aussie didn't, no. Cool and Gatter, she didn't win the Coolmore though, did she? She was just a 3-year-old that won it. Maybe, no, it's been a while since the last one to do a Coolmore and then win this.
I'd go even as far to say that Tenetrus is better than Tempted.
Oh, nah.
He's in the conversation for sure. They're in the same. They're in the same conversation, 100%.
Yeah. Same sire, yeah.
Street boss. I don't know what she's like.
Boss. I'm pretty sure she is.
Yeah, same sire too. Far out Godolphin buying just absolutely on point.
Well, they'll have 2 Everest runners next year.
These two.
Yeah.
Maybe even 3. Bayvakt.
Maybe.
Bayvakt might be
Everest.
the best horse in the race.
Everest is already over, isn't it, next year?
It was Bay fucked down the straight last time.
It ran 4th.
Oh. All the same pay the bills, Nick.
Clip that, Sam. Send it to me. That was hilarious.
Well,
Bay fast.
Tentira started 290 and Bayvakt started 380. So they started still similar prices.
Yeah.
Like $1.50 shots.
I have no opinion, boys. Tentira's probably on top, but it's too hard. I'll just see them all go round.
It's very fence sitting.
I am sitting on the
It's
fence.
Melbourne. He's been told he's not allowed to say I didn't do this race. The members know what he's doing.
Just back tonight. 10 Tyrus.
Have 10 ties your bet on 10 Tyrus.
230. You got to get a bit better than that. Surely that price doesn't hold.
Yeah, you just find the shortest dog in the very next race and then double
No,
it
you
into
just-
10 Tyrus. Is that
Just
right?
Ole
Correct.
dancer early into 10 Tyrus.
Ole
Market leaders
dancer.
Barrackeel.
Yeah.
Lloydie was
what?
tipping Zambales.
There's your Melbourne multi.
Yeah,
Zambales.
Zambales will win the first.
Who was
Is that
tipping
the fucking
Lloydie?
giant horse?
Yeah.
The big
Clydesdale.
mammoth?
The big elephant, yep.
Yeah.
All right, I think we've given this race enough time, even though it is the only Group 1. It's not. I'm not all that excited about this race.
It ain't no
It'll be
great
fun.
Group 1.
No,
It'll
it's
be
pretty,
fun.
It's pretty average.
Well, lucky for us, Randwick's got probably a couple of good races. Oh, what price is Apocalyptic? I know we're not doing that race.
$1.65.
Right, okay. I left that out. The market didn't come out, but I thought I'd leave that race out because it'll be
Definitely leave that race
under
out.
$2.
Oh, they beat it last start, didn't
And
they?
we don't want the bloody My Racehorse people coming after you, Lloydie and BJ. Especially
I would have
you,
tipped her.
BJ.
I would have tipped her.
Mate,
$1.65.
Lloydie, I feel like you're just copying a little bit of strays from the My Racehorse people, BJ. I saw someone the other day saying that, BJ, how could you go back on your word? I get Lloydie, he understands. I'm like, Lloydie was the worst of the My Racehorse people.
Silent assassin.
I don't know, he must be going on the Mugs Punting podcast and fucking talking up My Racehorses.
No, it's probably just as bad on that, to be honest, the potting of My Racehorse. But anyway.
Well, I don't mean to shit on the whole My Racehorse thing, but if I get another person text me and say my mum and dad have a tip,
Oh,
they've got a tip today. Oh, they've got a tip. They're nearly always right. They've got a tip, and you're on with 4 million other peanuts.
we had someone in our punters club.
Peanuts.
We had someone in our punters club, and our punters club has 6 people in it, but only Pat and I do the betting. Yet he lobs in and puts his bet in only when his mum's boss's horse is running. Will he do it?
We're back in Willie Do It.
We're
And we
back
won't
in Willie
mention
Do
his
It.
name. We won't mention his name. But he
Wolf.
backs Willie Do It every time on a tip. 10,000 other people would be getting that same tip. So you're taking unders.
It's not a tip. They're just going to back it because it's their horse. And
Yeah,
they're
but
going
they
they put
send
the
it out
video
like
out.
They
do
send it out like it's a tip. It's always a
mail.
fucking flop.
I went out for dinner with my mum while she was up here, and her friends were telling me about this guy that they ran into, and he owned a heap of horses, and they were all really good horses. And as soon as I heard it, I was like, I bet they are My Racehorse horses. And then it turned out that every one of them was.
Yeah.
Well, then I reckon if he owns multiple, like lots of them, then I think it is directly linked up to how stupid you are. Or do you own the
Why?
stupid
No.
you are.
I don't agree. Look, if you sit there and you do the maths, yes, I see where you're coming from. But fuck, man, like I'd love to say, I've got a share in Ninja, or I've got a share in a apocalyptic. Like, it's about just having that ownership. If you're doing it for money or anything like that, it's literally just paying whatever it is, $55 to be able to say to people, I own that horse. Especially like when they're buying things for 300,000 and they're selling
That's great.
10,000
Fucking
shares in it.
$50 to live in a dream world.
But that's it. But that's what it is. That's what it is. Hey, sometimes when I'm depressed, I just buy a lotto ticket, even though I'm not going to win the lotto, but just to sit there and think how good my fucking life would be if I won 20 million.
Even
the
if you're
$20 is worth the dream.
Even
but
you're
if
My
they-
Racehorse- if you're My Racehorse, bought a lotto ticket and won lotto, you still would probably only get a payout of about $1.80.
Yeah. Like,
Shout-
And that's
shout out
the
to
horse
Wolf.
winning lotto. That's your biggest payout.
if Ninja wins the Everest, it's still a lot less than what you'd be getting if you won the lotto.
I think
Obviously, it's
not
doing
like-
good for the game, because
Yeah, it's getting bums
every
on seats.
one of those people believe that it is their horse. So
Yeah, they're obviously doing
I think
a
it's-
very good job.
I think
at
it's
it.
good for the
Yeah.
game, and any way we can get people more interested in racing is good. So
I will say this
keep
though,
going.
like horse ownership it sucks so much of the time. It's a really hard game when you're owning 2.5, 5,
Way
or
to
10%
sell it.
of a horse. But that's what I mean. Like what? I'm going to be a My Racehorse person next. I've decided. I'm My Racehorse because I hate the bills. I hate all that stuff. This is just done.
I
can
would
own the
rather
best
go
horse.
broke with an opportunity to win a fuck ton of money than pay week to week to own an avatar.
Oh, I forgot. You're into this for money. I've seen you punt.
Oh.
I've seen you punt, and it's like you're allergic to money sometimes. It's like the bets you've been having. So don't fucking tell me it's an investment for you.
I treat everything I gamble on like I own it after I lose on it.
Yeah.
it's like going to the casino and getting into a syndicate with every person at the casino to play a pokey.
Yeah, you're right.
Hang on, guys. I was going to check on my Queen of the Nile.
I've seen Pat sell micro shares in his pokey. No, I'm all for it. I reckon it's good for the game.
I'll leave. We don't have to keep spending much more time on it, but I'll leave it at like if you're an owner in My Racehorse, all well and good, but I think it's the delusion from some of them. I'm not going to say all of them. I'm not going to group them and use
There's 10,000 of them, so I
the
don't think
10,000 of them.
stereotype
But
all
there might be 5% of that 10,000 that just think apocalyptic ninja. Will he do it at one point? We're the 3 best horses in the country. It's like, no, they're not. But like, all well and good. Let the horse run and cheer it on and watch it win. I hope it keeps winning for you. But like, stop saying it's the best horse in the country.
What would win? 10,000 My Racehorse owners or a gorilla?
It depends if the gorilla bagged their horse or not.
Oh, don't bag him.
The gorilla would just jump off a cliff.
No.
Stop tipping me.
I've never seen a gorilla self-implode
10,000 times.
far out. You know what? The oldies that get into that, they just love it. They know what it is. But it's the young blokes in the My Racehorse that are fiercely defensive of it.
No, I reckon it's the other way around.
Well, you have to send the oldies towards the gorilla first then and get the youth to stay back.
Another
to
thing
save
is,
their energy.
Lloyd, you got to understand that a lot of the people that are getting involved in My Racehorse are like sort of new to the game as well, because it's bringing new people to the game, so they don't really understand.
Yeah. No, I get that, because like that's what I think is good about it, is bringing new people to the into the game, into ownership, going to the races. But it's I think for me it's more so just the like, I own a share in this horse. They can
say that. They've paid their $55 to say that, Lloydie. They've paid their $55 to say that, so they can say that.
Yeah. They get them losing as soon as they get into the game.
Tell you what, if I was a single bloke and I was hanging around a few horse people, I'd be dropping, I own that one.
Have you ever won the major jackpot at the casino, Patrick?
Yeah.
Patrick. Everyone knew that fucking question was for you.
Couple of times.
Good on you, mate. See, if you were if I was in a syndicate, I would be more likely that I'd win it as well.
Oh, I was even happier that I wasn't in a syndicate.
All right. Oh, mate, I'm with them.
Apocalyptic for me.
Apocalyptic what? In the Expressway Stakes?
In the Phillies race, whatever it's called.
We're going to do the ways after that. We just got sidetracked. Sorry, BJ. But your horse is here as well. Race 7 in the Expressway Stakes. Coal Crusher returns.
Oh, yeah.
This one of yours. I thought it'd be a little bit of, hello, is this thing on?
Do you know what would be a brilliant bit of content? Every My Racehorse owner doing a podcast. On a podcast. 10,000 at once.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a My
We should invite a different one.
I'm going to be a My Racehorse owner. I'm going to get a horse.
Yeah, we should buy each other. Everybody should have a share on this podcast in a My Racehorse horse, and we'll see who's the best.
I'm all for micro syndicates. Anyway, Coal Crusher. First up, not a big spell. 2 months off. I think I had 2 trials. I hasn't come back and trialled this time. It's currently $12. Does anything actually beat Jolie Star here? Lady Shenandoah was dual accepted in the race later in the day. They've chosen this one. Caballas is back. Fairly tight market.
Yeah. I thought Angel Capital was the one, to be honest.
100%.
I knew you were going there, Lloyd.
Yeah. Jolly Star got beat in this race first up last year. And like whether or not she's here to win it again, I don't know. Like J-Mac on, that's probably a fair sign that she is here to win it. But I just reckon Angel Capital, the way he exploded first up last preparation at Moonee Valley and then sort of had no luck in that Rupert Clark, he's getting set for a new market, which is only, 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away. I reckon he'll be pretty forward. So, yeah, I thought Angel Capital, the way he trialled his latest trial as well, like he trucked up past Jolly Star. So that's probably the way I'm going. Caballas was the other one that sort of like really good spring, had that big win up here in the George Moore, and then his latest trial when he won it by 12.5 lengths on the bridle. So he's one that could do something. Wouldn't shock me if he won.
I reckon Angel Capital's last prep was just so unlucky. It was just, it was the most unluckiest sprinter of that whole bunch.
Yeah, well, obviously he had no luck in that Rupert Clark, and then probably the Barrier is what beat him in the Everest. Like not beat him, but hurt his chances of finishing maybe third, because he was really strong in restricted room weight, and then just bumped into that Jimmy Starr who was airborne at the end of the prep. So yeah, you're right. He was stiff.
But even when Jimmy Starr beat him, it got back on its back, and I think it needed to be going.
Yeah, what was it? A field of 6 or something, field of 7, and it was sort of weirdly run. And I guess once you're on the back of Jimmy Starr, it's pretty hard for anyone to go past him with that turn of foot.
Well, I'm with you, Lloydie.
Angel Capital for the boys.
Yeah, make it 3 for me. We'll complete the trifecta. I think this is a cracking race. Like Lady Shenandoah, she was luckless first up last prep. It was interesting because I didn't think they were even going to run her here, and there's a chance that they won't run her here because Wallace said that he didn't want to clash his 3 stars, but she didn't have a jockey on, and then they put Nash on, and she was like $4.80 into $3.70 in one go. So maybe they are going to run her. Maybe they, I don't know, maybe they don't run Angel Capital, but who knows? Jolly Star exploded first up last prep, and Angel Capital exploded first up last prep. So I think there's not that much between them in regards to, like, she's $2.40 and he's $3.90. There was not much between them in the Everest. He was on the heels of Jimmy Starr and the last preparation. He was luckless in that Sir Rupert Clark last prep. So yeah, I think there's probably too much between them. But what's the map look like? Is he going to land behind her?
Yeah, potentially. From Barrier 4 though, and Zach, maybe not.
James will just land one out, one back, won't he? Like, he's going to land in a perfect spot on Jolly Star.
Most likely.
It's got to be his job to cross Zach, but whether or not Zach can hold his spot or not, I'm not sure.
Yeah. The other interesting thing as well, and Beach, we've sort of spoken about it a bit with like Chris Waller and getting horses first time, like, tried horses. Like that run at Moonee Valley for Angel Capital was the first of his runs for Chris Waller. So we've seen it a few times where he kind of wants to find out what he's working with, and they explode fresh and then regress a little bit. So maybe he won't be there to explode fresh this weekend, and that new market, like, they won in Group 1 with him. That's going to be his best chance, either that or a Stradbroke, I would have thought, if they want to win in Group 1. So yeah,
might
maybe
be right, Lloydie.
That could be the knock.
Interesting as well, like, not on this race, but 60s, how he goes second up. Like, a lot of the times Waller's horses, when they do explode first up, they regress a little bit for a peak third up. So
yeah,
he's odds on as well.
Well, I'll be back in Caballos, lads. Sorry to ruin the forfer. I just think Tommy Berry, great relationship with the horse. If we end up getting a soft deck, which I think, is that what it's meant to be? Soft? Or at this stage, soft?
I've been told I'm
I'm
not
hot
allowed
as
to do.
shit down here at the moment. So
I've been told I'm not allowed to do weather.
DJC, did Caballos just find 4 lengths or something? Did he?
No, I just think, mate, it's foreign. Just obviously you can't back them off trials, as a lot of people say, but I just thought that was super impressive. 3 from 5 on a soft deck. I think Barrier 5. I think it's going to settle midfield with a bit of cover.
Got the first up form too, DJC.
I haven't.
No, he does. He's got the first up form.
Yeah, but he's hardly first up.
does.
He's only 5, 6, or what is he? I suppose 7 weeks
Maybe
between
2 months.
runs.
2 months, two and a half, two and a half months.
10 weeks he's had.
10 weeks,
Yeah.
hardly a spell.
we were at the Mudgee Cup. Everyone was expecting it to win.
He was pretty good in the Sydney Stakes when all the others were in the Everest, so I can see where you're coming from.
I reckon he'll hit the front, and they'll have to pull out little stops to get him down the straight.
$5. $4.80.
It's a spec. Don't you
And I've heard-
say thought it was 80.
We've heard from good sources that it's ready to go.
Oh, I thought
I know those good sources. Don't
he
fucking
would have
trust
been
them.
3 times that price.
Yeah, there's not much in this market, is there, BJ?
No.
No, just a bit of breaking news. Live, 3 minutes. is breaking. Is this how breaking news you get? The Australian Turf Club advises that the scheduled performance by Kelli Holiday at the Championships Day 1 has been cancelled.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Kelli Holiday's management has informed ATC of the decision to withdraw from the performance.
Wow.
So-
What?
BJ got the multi.
BJ kicked it.
It would have got ugly. Look, there would have been people throwing bloody projectiles and everything. Like, it would have got pretty ugly, I think.
No.
They would have been them throwing full beers and everything, I reckon.
Oh, no. If he had
No, we're not
Understanding the racing
Respect!
crowd.
Respect if he had got up and performed.
Everyone just would have left by then.
More.
What a peanut.
If we could get two more people to racing, then that's a good thing.
What have I missed here? Why is the hate for him? I just thought it was for her, just because he's with her.
Oh, it's a package deal.
Yeah, I
Why
agree.
has he come out and said shit as well?
Yeah, like he's in the background of all of it.
Oh, he's
really?
funding
Yeah.
her,
Mate,
spending.
because I'm that filthy on him, I'm not going to eat Peking duck for a week.
No. And you know what? I'm meant to go on holidays next week. Cancel them. I'm fucking anti-holiday too now. I'm not riding off the Peking Duck thing. I'd rather not go on holidays. Not get
While
too
we're
silly.
piling on him too, his song that came second in the Triple J Hottest 100 only had about 8 lyrics in it too. So
Sing the song, DJ.
From the 8 seconds that I listened to it this morning, it was pretty shit.
DJ, sing the
it's
song to
awful.
me.
Hey?
You'll sing the song for me. I don't know it. You'll probably sing it better than him.
we're dancing.
I was punting, and you were punting too. I think that's how it goes, isn't it?
I don't know it.
And then it just says that over and over again about 200 times. And that's
Well,
it.
he does that ridiculous dance with it.
Well, he was
Cut that.
dancing too.
Cut that.
Yeah.
I have to look.
Way too much hips.
Cut that.
can't-
That's a
you-
hit. That's a hit.
Too much
Send that to the
hips.
radio.
And Triple J, mate. Remember Triple J used to be about like, indie music and not mainstream. And you got this bloke and whoever the other chick won, who's like the biggest song on radio.
Olivia
great.
Dean. Yeah.
Be the man I need.
It's a great song though. So
Great.
Matt loves it.
yeah,
It's a catchy tune, but it's
Yeah.
any
It's-
song on
she-
Today FM.
it's
She
not
loves-
Powderfinger though.
She loves horse racing too, Olivia Dean. So
Oh,
get her to perform.
Nick, do you remember there used to be an Instagram page called Euphoric Queensland or
Yes.
Euphoric?
Yep. I
There's
do.
a spot. If you look up, they created a Spotify list, like a playlist.
Yeah.
It's well worth. I had it cranking on Sunday afternoon. Go find it.
Yeah.
And if
okay.
you're listening, whoever started that Instagram page and you just disappeared into the dark, come back. It
Yeah.
was just the best. My happiness.
Hey, Lloydie.
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, go. You go.
Sorry
mate.
to interrupt, mate.
No, you're
Sorry
right.
to interrupt. This is important.
Another
Hey, Lloydie.
breaking story.
While you're on your laptop, can you just post that about? Can we break
Yeah.
that news, please?
Break
From the
it.
leg up.
Do the picture you did this morning and then a big cancel.
Yeah, crossed. Yeah, crossed
Cancel.
out. Something like that.
Yeah,
Tim
yeah, yeah.
Camper.
And just write. The punters have spoken.
I love it.
Is that right?
The punters have spoken.
My
Kelli
Yeah.
Holiday is out.
see ya, babe. All right. The Apollo Stakes is the 8th race on the card at Randwick, 1,400 metres. I think this is a Group 2 race, but this is a cracker of a race. We see Autumn Glow back. $1.55. But there's some great names in this race. Charwolf, Antino, Lindemann, Steffi Magnetica, Aliana, River of Stars, another cracker. What River Stars go around? Isn't it in the Caulfield Cup?
I think Zamadone's that.
And the Melbourne Cup.
Do you go in the Mountain Cup as well? River of Stars.
It ran.
Handbag and his
I think it ran
horses.
4th in the Melbourne Cup. Didn't it ran 3rd in the Caulfield Cup and 4th in the Melbourne Cup?
Geez, I don't remember it running that well.
Yeah, it did because it was my roughie.
Well, here's Autumn Glow. Possibly the best horse in Australia. Does anything beat it?
I think something can personally.
No, not for me.
Not knocking it.
Take it away, DJC.
That's me. Well, this is my first. This is going to surprise everyone. This is my first favourite I've actually picked tonight. Everyone else hasn't been a favourite.
You've made a point of that then. You've made a point.
Look,
George was just doing your hair before you went in podcast. Remember, babe, don't just pick all the favourites. You know they pick on you when you do that. You just try and find some value in there. Can I have one? All right, Autumn Glow.
Yeah, George was the value pick, and I ended up with Murder, so it's always good.
Oh. Yeah, so you definitely won in that one.
What was that? No dinner. Oh,
If you're trying to get brownie points, mate, she's not listening to this.
She's
So
mate.
that was the opposite. She wasn't the favourite. She was the value pick.
Oh, you're a dog. I thought you meant that was a big win for you.
No.
Oh.
Autumn Glow looks fun to me. Obviously not going to win any awards, tipping $1.60 favourite out to the punters, but I think it just looks too good. If I was to pick a few little $5 value bets,
A couple of little.
I think
a few selections.
Steffi, Antino, and the instructor, I think, can all run very brave races. I thought the instructor was very, very good last start, very tough. It's very hard to go past when it gets to the front. I think Autumn's just going to, J-Mac's going to peel out, bang, see us.
Yeah. What do you reckon, BJ?
I like this race. I actually thought the instructor was not going to be here and Lindemann was going to get an absolute picnic in front, but I think Lindemann can beat her. I think she's the most likely winner. I thought her win in the Golden Eagle was outstanding. She was 3 wide. She did have cover on a fast tempo and she got the job done. That was a career peak effort, but the map looks a little bit sticky for her. Like with the instructor in, because the instructor goes forward, Lindemann lands outside, James is going to look for a spot. Surely Aliana, Chow Wolf, Wooten Verney, Antino, they try to kick up and keep her 3 deep. And if they can, maybe it sort of opens things up. But Lindemann's going to run well. He's around $2.10 a place, and I think that is an absolute put-in, take-out job. He's a good horse, and he's been trialling really well.
Place bet.
210 to place him is a terrific bet.
Yeah, I'm with you, Beach. I think he can win, to be honest. For pretty much all the reasons you just outlined. Like, he's going to go forward. His trials have been really good. He'll make his own luck. The map, like you said, looks a little bit sticky for some of those better horses, like your Autumn Glows and whatnot. But like this race last year, I'm pretty sure he led everywhere pretty much bar the post and was only run down late by Fangirl. He beat home via Sistina that day. What price either of those two here? And then he was just sort of like, he just kept coming back and doing it every run, that preparation. He was winless through the autumn last year, but ran second to Fangirl via Sistina and whatnot, a swag of time. So I don't think Autumn Glows at that level yet. Like, don't get me wrong, she's good and she's on her way because she's never been beaten, but I don't think you can really say she's beaten any sort of superstars yet. I think Lindemann makes his own luck up on speed and 1 by 3. That's a good bet.
Yeah, I think he's going to run super. He was a better horse last prep as well. And Nash, when we messaged Nash, he said the horse that is going to win a Group 1 for him this preparation is Lindemann. And just letting you boys know, I've only got 8% left of battery life on my laptop, so we better wrap this up.
Great update.
Nick, can you put up another update?
I was wondering that.
What about you, Paddy?
Chow Wolf for me, mate.
Blinkers off! Blinkers off!
Do you know what? This horse has taken Pride a long time to get to the bottom of, and I think he got to the bottom of it last prep. I know it hasn't been good first up in the past, but I reckon Pride will have sort of ironed all that garbage out. And the things it's been beaten by over 1,400 metres have been the best of the best in the country. Your Via Sistinas, your Fangirls. I think you can probably sit off the hot speed and run past those two that you got. Oh, actually, not Autumn Glow, but run past Lindemann and the instructor and win this at $6. I thought that's a brilliant price.
He's a blinkers horse.
And blinkers off.
Yeah.
But that might be, while it's fresh first up, that might be his thing to get to the bottom of why it hasn't been performing first up.
Maybe. It'd be interesting to see what he does do this prep, like, because I think they're going to Melbourne with him for the Australian Cup they're going there for. So I don't think he's running in the All-Star Mile. I think he goes for the Australian Cup and then back to Sydney for maybe a Randwick into a Queen Elizabeth, or maybe it is just Australian Cup into Queen Elizabeth. But yeah, getting 2,000 metres a couple of times I don't think he's been Oh no, he might have won over 2,000 in the autumn, didn't he? When he beat that slow horse, Our Gold Hope.
I don't think it's more won everything in the mile, isn't it?
Yeah. But like earlier, like he ran second in a derby to Riff Rocket. Like he looked like being a nice sort of middle distance horse, and then he's never really got back there. But fifth in the Queen Elizabeth, he won the Neville Selwood on a heavy track.
Vale Riff Rocket.
Yeah, pour some out.
But I don't think Chow Wolf can win. Sorry, Pat. Just because, like, he didn't turn his form
Apology
around last
accepted.
prep until they put the blinkers on him, and then, like, Joe's a very straightforward trainer as well. Like, when they're ready to go, he'll make the gear change.
But then essentially, why hasn't it performed first up in the past then?
He was huge first up last prep. Remember, he was huge first up last prep, and then second up was the one that everybody like. I think he started like $2.10 or $1.80 or $1.75 second up. Like they all wanted to pile into him second up. So, I don't know.
Got beat by Lindemann.
Maybe he can run a race first up without the blinkers on, but I don't think he wins.
I think it's $6. It's the best risk for me.
Oh, $9.50 Lindemann.
Okay.
Squib. The squib.
The wolf, the Linda
Go
squib.
Lindy!
Oh, just carry him, Nash.
Go Nash! Go Nash!
Carry him, Nash.
Go Nash! Go!
The horse is on Nash's back. The horse is on.
Oh.
4%! 4%!
All right. Well,
Well,
you
he
need to
doesn't
go
like
plug it in
yelling.
because you got to upload.
Too much yelling.
Doesn't
Okay.
It's all the
Hang
yelling
on.
that takes out.
Well, we got one more question. We're going to rank the 2-year-olds from 100 down to 1, aren't we? Who's the 100th best?
We have to wrap up then. Good start back into it, boys.
Good stuff,
Well
boys.
done. Well done. I stay online because this thing has to upload for this online this studio thing, and then I'm looking forward to this weekend. We're gonna get some live streams going, and we'll be back next week, punters. So fare thee well.
See you, boys.
All right.
Thanks for coming on.
Hooroo.
See you, lads.
Go Lindemann.
2% battery now. Doesn't take good to yelling.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.